Hey guys, it's Amy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have Emily here with me. She is a co-worker of mine, but let's be honest, she's really like a best friend to me. Today we're going to be doing something that Emily came up with, and she has made up, I think, what, 10?
I got 10.
10 different musicals, and it's either, I have to figure out if it's a real musical or if it's a fake or if it's a fake musical.
Now, when I say real, that doesn't necessarily mean Broadway or even off-Broadway, but has been produced and fleshed out.
And I know a little bit about musicals, but hate you.
I know.
But I've only seen, like, the main ones, and even then, like, some of them I've never even seen. Like, Wicked, never seen it, heard of it.
Yeah.
But never seen it.
It's a little overrated, to be honest. It's a great show, don't get me wrong, but once you've seen it once, you're good.
How are you going to be doing it?
I've got titles, descriptions, and a couple of songs from each show. And depending on how much it'll give it away, I will potentially not be telling you the name of the show. Which, if I don't tell you the name of the show, I will ask you to guess the name of the show. Okay,
so wait, some of them you're going to tell me?
Some of them I'm going to tell you the name of the show, because it would be way too hard if I didn't.
Like at the end?
Yeah, at the end.
Okay, so not like, okay, this is the name of it. Now decide.
Yeah.
Or are you going to be telling me, okay, like, Wicked.
I'm going to tell you, at the very least, I'm going to always tell you a description. Okay. So I'm going to always tell her a description, and then I'm going to be like, would you like a couple of titles of songs?
Okay. So there's extras. So you're
extras.
telling me that you helpers. So you're telling me that you've made up musicals and also made up songs to go with that musical?
Abso-freaking-lutely.
I love this.
Although, truth be told, I had some help. My mom came up with one of these, my dad came up with one, and my friend Nick came up with one.
Okay, so I'm going to make sure and link Emily's Instagram down below so you guys can go follow her.
I have a YouTube.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
I have a YouTube channel.
She has a YouTube channel.
I'm going to work on uploading on it on occasion, so the more followers I get from this, the more likely I am to upload sooner.
Okay, well, so then I'll definitely have to link her YouTube channel down below as well as her Instagram. But don't forget, you can also follow me on Snapchat at Amy_Renee12. Also on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, all at GeekBeauty93. And let's go ahead and get into the video.
I love that part. That's my favorite part. I
always
do that along with you. Let's get into the video.
And then it does like...
I almost do your like little theme song thing too. But. All right, you ready? You ready for this? The tale of a dark, sad, lonely night with many foreign butlers, and by the end, many friends. Would you like to know the name of a couple of the songs?
A foreign butler?
A couple of foreign butlers.
A couple of foreign butlers.
Throughout the show.
Throughout the show. So it's a musical about butlers?
No. There's really just the one butler, but he comes back in disguise. It's actually kind of a bit. It's really funny. But, A dark, sad, lonely night. K-N-I-G-H-T.
Okay. It's like a knight in shining armor, not like Dark Knight.
Yes,
okay.
Like Dark Knight.
Oh.
Yes, like Dark Knight. Kind of, okay, both.
Butlers, Dark Knights?
Dark Knight. What's Dark Knight?
It's Batman!
It's Batman. Exactly. Do you want to know the name of a couple of the songs?
Let's hear some songs.
Okay. One of the songs is called Robin Sucks. Another one of the songs is called Super Friends. It's very catchy.
So clearly this is a Batman musical.
Mm-hmm.
But here's where my knowledge gets tested. Is this a real musical that actually happened? Like an actual Batman musical?
Because you know there's a real Spider-Man musical.
Yeah.
I tell you this obviously because it's not in here.
Yeah. But this also sounds like something that Derek would have texted you and been like, just give her a musical based off of Batman. So it's one of those, like, I don't know. Okay. I'm going to follow my gut here.
I forgot to tell you, she has signs.
Oh yeah, I have signs. I have either a real or a fake sign that I will hold up to let you guys know what I think. I might regret this, but I am gonna go with real. It is real!
It's called Holy Musical Batman, and the A and T in it is an @ symbol.
Oh my.
It's by Star Kid, so it's amazing, and it's the greatest.
You gotta admit though, that sounds like something
it
a guy
definitely sounds fake.
This, like, I'm literally just picturing Derek, like, not participating.
I don't know something about Batman.
And just being like, yeah, just Batman.
Honestly, what so he didn't actually text me back in time for this, because I came up with this idea in the car on the way over here. I'll probably get a text after this. It's like, I don't know, something about superheroes. Okay, so the tale of a commune founded in the 60s by a group of friends trying to fight off the man, or to avoid the man.
Okay.
It's called the Hippie Commune Society, with songs called, like, My Things Are Your Things, Sharing is Caring, and Sex, Love, and Rock and Roll.
That is fake.
That is totally fake. My mom came up with that one, and she didn't even want to come up with one, so good job, Mom. I'm really proud of you.
I could tell, like, I was kind of going until the song titles. And then
I should have left out one of them.
We're just so basic, like, hippie songs.
To be fair, I also had to come up with a description for that one, but she didn't send me one.
Oh my god. And that was like, I could tell just from the songs. But you had me going with the description. I was like...
This one, the description isn't very long because I decided to go very short.
So as of right now, I'm 2 for 10.
You're 2 for 10. 2 for 10. Well, 2 for 2 because we only done 2 for
2 for 10.
But so far, you're nailing it. Okay, so this one. I'm going to tell you the title of this one. This one's called Starship. Basically the plot of The Little Mermaid, but with bugs in space.
With bugs in space?
But with bugs in space.
Wouldn't that be like a Bug's Life in space?
Yes, but it's the plot. But it's more like the plot of The Little Mermaid. And there's puppets. Kick It Up a Notch and Beauty are 2 of the songs.
This... It sounds real, but, like, I also know that you have a pretty good imagination.
I feel like you might be giving me too much credit, but I appreciate that.
I'm gonna go with real.
It is real. This is another Starship. This is another Star Kid one. I'm gonna have to send you a link to that YouTube channel. This is not a promotion for Star Kid, but they did just have a new musical out like last week or the week before. But that is another Star Kid one, and they have summed it up themselves as it's basically The Little Mermaid, but in space with bugs. 2 brothers follow in their father's footsteps as hunters after their mom is killed, fighting evil supernatural beings many kinds, including monsters, demons, and gods that roam the earth, including titles like One Single Man Tier, and I'll Just Wait Here Then. I had to give you one gimme.
That's literally the plot of Supernatural.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Called Supernatural the musical.
But here's the question.
Uh-huh.
Is there a Supernatural musical?
Well, you've seen the show.
I've seen the show, but there might be a musical.
Do you not remember the musical episode?
Was there a musical episode? So you're giving me the answer, right?
Shit. And you're like, so that I don't. I thought for sure you did.
Wait a minute. You're like, no, you've seen this. And it's like, okay, so it's real. It's real.
It's not. So
No?
it's not, because it's a show within a show. So they're in the musical episode of Supernatural, these girls at, I think it's a Catholic school.
Oh, yeah! There it is. Now I remember.
Yeah. So that's the tricky one. I was not going to actually think of 5 musicals or however many, because
It's like you started describing it and I'm sitting here like, wait a minute.
you were like, what? I know this.
I know this.
I knew you would.
Wait a minute.
But yeah, the like girls, and then they fight
Yeah,
the
I
god
remember
of
it now.
inspiration or something. She's a goddess. I don't know. There was something with flowers.
It's been a minute. I saw that episode one time.
It's a good app. It's a great app. Heathers, based on the 80s cult classic movie. In order to get out of the snobby clique that is destroying her good girl reputation, the intelligent teen teams up with a dark sociopath and a plot to kill all the cool kids. It includes songs like Candy Store and Dead Gay Son. I needed to tell you the name of that song. You are correct, it's real. And the main...
It's Heathers! That is your favorite musical! Why would you do that?
I've
never seen Heathers or even heard of Heathers until I met her, but she talks about Heathers all the time.
The funny thing is I only learned about it like a few months ago.
Well, Either way, but if it had not been for meeting you, I would not know what Heathers is, and I would have been like...
I should have just been like, it includes songs like Candy Store and Dead Gay Son, and you would have been like, what the
That
fuck
is
this
made
show?
up. If you would have just said the songs, it was because it's because you said that the name of the thing was Heathers.
I should have not said the name.
If you had just done the description...
You might have still gotten it.
I've never paid attention to what you've actually said about Heathers. If I'm being 100% honest, you've played a bunch of songs.
Stuff, and it's great. I have played a bunch of songs.
You've played a bunch of songs in the car, and I'm just sitting here like, okay, I don't know this.
The song that goes, you make my balls so blue. In this show, there are harsh laws ensuring that people pay to urinate, and if the laws are broken, the offender is sent to a penal colony called Urine Town, never to return. Including songs like Too Much Exposition and Privilege to Pee.
I've never met your father, but why does this sound like something a dad would come up with?
Because a dad probably did come up with it, because guess what? Freaking real.
What?
It's a real show.
No, it is not.
It's dead. It's a real show.
I can't. You're telling me Urine Town?
It's a real show.
Who pays to see this?
Same people that don't pay to pee.
What? This is real?
It's about a town that there's been such a drought in the water supply that they need to start charging people to pee. It's all explained in the song Too Much Exposition.
Okay.
Next show. Avalanche, the events leading up to a huge snowstorm blanketing a small little town in the mountains. Including songs like Calm Before the Storm and Marshmallows and Hot Chocolate.
Now this sounds like a musical that I could get down with.
Right?
But is it real?
No.
Sounds like something you made up.
My dad made this one up.
Oh, not the Urine one.
Mom, I love you, but Dad came up with a better musical.
Oh.
It's okay. My mom's much better at a lot of other things. Blasphemous Onions. A dark comedy about a woman reflecting on the pains of her high school life before her high school reunion. She hatches a plan to kill all of her old friends at a dinner party. Would you like to hear some of the titles of the songs?
Of course.
A Pinch of Salt and Cyanide, and Dusty Golden Ears.
Dusty Golden Ears?
Mm-hmm.
That's real. You couldn't come up with that.
You're right, I couldn't, but my friend Nick could.
What?
My friend Nick came up with this one, and when he first sent it to me, I was like, it's a little much. I don't know. It's a little high concept.
It's so high concept that I didn't think that you would have been able to figure that out.
I figured after Heathers, you'd be like, this is just basically Heathers.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. After you said Heathers and started describing to me Heathers, I didn't listen to anything
you said. You just I know this is real.
I'm like, honey, I already know.
I know.
I think I need to meet Nick now.
He's a ginormous nerd.
Have you met me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, Streetcar. Disturbed Blanche Dubois moves in with her sister in New Orleans and is tormented by her brutish brother-in-law while her reality crumbles around her. Including songs such as I Am Just a Simple Paperboy and Stella. Stella!
For real?
This is the fake musical from an episode of The Simpsons. Thank you, Internet.
What?
So for a couple of these, I googled fake musicals.
That's cheating!
It's not cheating. I only ended up using that one, and that's actually the only one I ended up using. Because the Supernatural one wasn't even on that list.
Okay.
Based on a real play called Streetcar Named Desire. Which is also a movie.
I've heard of that.
I figured you had. I begged on you hearing that. Alright, ready? Last one.
Okay. This is for all the marbles.
Because the way I wrote this description, I'm going to have to tell you the name of the show. So, it's called Me and My Dick. A coming-of-age tale about a boy, and you guessed it, his dick! They go to high school and meet pussies. But will Dick find the one pussy for him? And will that pussy be attached to this guy's dream girl? Including songs like Flight of the Pussies and There Ain't Nothing Like a Dick.
hope and pray that this is real, because if it is, we're watching it right now.
Go pull up YouTube on the TV.
Oh my god, it's real?
It's a real show.
Real.
This is what made me think of this whole idea. I was listening to this show because I started watching it this morning before I got ready for work, because this is another Star Kid one. There's like 3 Star Kid ones on this list. I was finishing watching it on the way from after work to here, and I was like,
is that what you were watching in the car? When I pulled up to my house, she was already sitting here waiting for me, and I saw she was in the car watching a YouTube video. I had no idea what it was, but I'm like, okay.
Although it features, obviously, like, characters and their dicks and their pussies. This is the most I've ever said that word in, like, in this period of time.
It's a good thing I'm never gonna get monetized.
Same.
Because after this, it ain't happening.
Same. Yeah, also sorry. I just assumed it was fine.
Honey, have you watched my videos?
Yeah, that's why I assumed it was fine.
tried, my last one that I uploaded, like, I tried to bleep out my curse words, but let's be honest, like...
It's just not worth it.
It's not worth it. It's extra editing.
So Darren Criss, he was on Glee, but before he was on Glee, he wrote musicals with his friends, and that's what Star Kid became.
You're gonna kill me.
Why?
I've never seen Glee.
That's okay. I'll let the internet tear you apart for that one.
Yeah,
it's fine. It gets a little derived.
The comment section is gonna be like, what?
What the?
You need to see it.
Devin from Ladylike is in Me and My Dick.
Yes. Okay, guys, so clearly I suck at this game because I only got 2 right.
I'm just really good at making up games.
I think, yeah, everyone that, like, participated in this, I think they're very creative because, like, I was stumped by a lot of them. Well, this was fun. I enjoyed doing something like this.
I liked it.
Let me know down in the comment section down below if you guys enjoyed this video. Also, if you did like it, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of Emily or videos like this, just let me know. And I think I can make it happen.
Pressure me.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget you can subscribe to my channel down below. Also hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I make an upload. And I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye guys.